morning, Malacañang Press Corps. Welcome sa regular press briefing ni Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque.
Ay, magandang umaga Pilipinas and happy Tuesday to the ladies and gentlemen of the Malacañang Press Corps. Good news, Tuesday, affected residents and informal workers in the island of Boracay can now avail of the Cash for Work program of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. According to the DSWD, the beneficiaries from the three villages of Balabag, Manok-Manok, and Yapak can access the CFW program for a 30-day period. They will receive 100% of the regional wage rate amounting to 323.50 per day or 9,705 per month. In addition, two types of work were classified under the program, which include labor work such as digging, dredging, desilting canals and drainage systems, planting trees, clearing pathways, shelter facility repair, demolition of illegal infrastructure, clearing debris, garbage collection, installation of support facilities, or technical or office work such as assisting in enumeration, task profiling, report preparation, preparation of replenishment, and liquidation report. We're also pleased to announce that 9% growth was reported in the Philippine Ports Authority's total revenues, amounting to 3.783 billion for the first quarter this year. This is higher than last year's 3.476 billion of the same period. And final good news, government incentives can now be availed by our Filipino microbusiness owners. The Department of Trade and Industry through Barangay Microbusiness Enterprises Act or RA 9178 will be providing benefits to registered BSBEs such as exemption from payment of income tax for income arising from the operation of the enterprise, exemption from the coverage of minimum wage law, special credit window from government financing institutions that will service the financial needs of BMBEs. Microenterprises are highly encouraged by the DTI to register their businesses to avail of these government benefits. As of 31 April 2018, a total of 28,531 microenterprises have been registered under the BMBE. Okay, questions, Malacañang Press Corps.
Sir, welcome muna natin yung mga bisita natin from Davao City and Cotabato City. Welcome po sa press briefing. Questions, MPC? Rose Novenario.
Siyempre, Rose, kamusta ka na? Wala ka kahapon.
Ayun, dito ako sir ng second briefing, di ba?
Oh, yung part 2 nga pala. Okay, go.
Ay, sir, may report kasi sir na yung director daw po ng Veterans Memorial Medical Center ay may suspension na hindi pa na-serve hanggang ngayon. Paano siya na-appoint na director ng VMMC kung meron po siyang ganong, with finality po yung suspension niya sa Supreme Court?
Siguro po lumabas ang, well, una-una, wala po ko alam na informasyon pa dyan. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, so I'll have to verify. Pero ang possibility po is the suspension must have been belated. No? Alam nyo naman ang mga decision ng korte. No? Minsan, hindi na isa-serve kaagad. But I have no information. I will look into that.
Sir, katulad po ng kaso ni Dr. Chong, no? Paano po ba yung sistema ng pag-a-appoint po ng presidente? Siyempre, kailangan may background check.
Meron po. Yan po ang ginagawa ng PMS, no? Pero pagdating po sa mga line agencies, ito po hospital, pero veterans po to, no? I suppose DND po ito, no? DND, DOH, syempre po ang recommendatory diyan ay yung mga line agencies. Pero ang background check po, yan po talaga ang trabaho ng PMS. Tinitignan kung may mga kaso, tinitignan kung may mga admin cases, pero wala po akong alam dito sa veterans. Let me check.
So in case po na may mga ganyan na hindi pala, na parang napalusutan po yung presidente, ano po yung remedyong pwedeng gawin ng palasyo?
Kapag may order po ang Supreme Court, kailangan sundin.
Thank you.
Okay, MPC questions? Joseph Morong.
Kay Cesar Montana, what was the official reason given?
I think he published his own letter.
Yeah, but the emergency resignation is either it's because of what Secretary Puyat said na all of the DOT people tendered their resignation so she can have a full slate, or does it have anything to do with the 60 million?
You'd have to ask Cesar Montano.
We don't know from the palace?
I wouldn't know. I read the letter just as everyone else, and that resignation letter was accepted.
He was not asked to resign by the president?
I have no information on that. But I knew that the resignation was filed. In fact, he announced it to the world because he was the one who posted his own resignation letter.
Accepted, yes or no?
Accepted.
Sir, let's talk about accountability. These are people. There are several of his appointees who've been caught their hands in the cookie jar, no? Pero anong mangyayari?
As I said, the Ombudsman should look into it because, as I said, the Ombudsman has a constitutional mandate to conduct preliminary investigation to determine if they should be charged in court for violating the anti-graft law. So, nasa Ombudsman po yan.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Questions, MPC? Darrell? Follow-up ba yan? Other issue. May follow-up pa kay Cesar Montano? Darrell.
Hi, good morning, sir. On BBL, sir, House leaders yesterday said they will ask the President to certify BBL as urgent since they're working on a tight schedule. May we get an update on what the President intends to do?
The President promised to certify it. I cannot absolutely guarantee that the version of the House will be certified because I haven't seen the text. But if it is in conformity with what was agreed upon, then there should be no problem. The President should certify it.
Sir, will the President be meeting House leaders anytime soon regarding this?
Hindi na po siguro, basta isa-certify urgent na yan, po pwede nang mapabilis ang pagpasa nitong BBL.
Thank you, sir.
Follow-up?
Parang siya dun sa BBL. Kasi Congress will be adjourning CND, I think, next week. So yung certification ba as urgent will be done anytime soon, like next week? Or
Anytime soon po. Kasi yan naman ang napagkasunduan din para mapabilis yung huling pag-meeting nila dito sa palasyo para mapabilis yung magkakaroon ng certification urgent para mapabilisan ng parehong chambers.
Follow-up? Other issue? Just Tuesday new.
Sir, good morning po. Sa issue ng West Philippine Sea, sir, nakikita na natin yung additional activities ng China sa South China Sea. Up to what extent po ng mga actions or activities ng China ang kailangan nating makita bago magpakita rin ang pamahalaan natin ng concrete action para mapigilan
Hindi
po
ko po
ito?
maintindihan kasi ang assumption nyo wala tayong ginagawa. Meron nga po, hindi lang ina-anunsyo, yan po yung deklarasyon ng Department of Foreign Affairs kahapon. Pero ulitin ko po, ang perspektibo ng Malacañang wala pong bago dito. Lahat po yan nangyari na. Kaparte na po yan ng kasaysayan. Bakit sila nag-reclaim? Gagamitin talaga nilang base militar yun. So sa amin, hindi po bago yan. Hindi po natin yan kinukonsinte. Yan po ay dahilan kung bakit tayo ay naaabala rin. Pero ang paulit-ulit na sinasabi natin, dalawang opsyon natin, no? I-antagonize muli ang China or panindigan na hindi natin pamimigay ang teritoryo, paninindigan natin ang ating karapatan dyan sa karagatan na kabahagi na ating exclusive economic zone, pero at the same time moving on with our bilateral relations. Yung mga po pwedeng pagka-agrihan, agrihan natin. Yung hindi po pwedeng pag-agrihan, iwan na muna nating panandali. Wala po talagang bagong kasagutan dyan sa mga tanong ninyo. Marami pong developments dyan sa mga island na yan, pero sa mula po nung sila po ay nag-reclaim dyan, tingin ko alam na natin gagawin nila yung mga base militar. Malinaw po yan, hindi nila gagawing tourist attraction yan. At kinakailangan sa kanila, no, sa perspektibo ng mga Chino, gagamitin nila yan para depensa ng sarili nila kasi mga Amerikano naman, nandun yung aircraft carrier. So, paulit-ulit po sinasabi ng Presidente, girian po yan ng dalawang bansa, hindi po tayo makikisali sa girian na yan, pero tayo po, siyempre, nangangamba rin dahil ginagamit po natin yung karagatan na yan para sa ating kalakalan. Pero sa ngayon po, pareho lang po ang posisyon natin kahit ano pang mangyari dyan, walang teritoryong pamimigay, paninindigan natin ang karapatan at soberenya, pero we will move on issues that we can agree upon and set aside contentious issues for now.
Thank you, sir.
May follow-up sa China? Other issue? Rose Novenario?
Ay, sir, good morning po ulit.
Yes,
Sir, ano po
Rose.
yung reaction nyo doon na isa po si Joma Sison at saka yung asawa po niya si Julie De Lima ang mga unang nakatanggap po ng martial law compensation at like 2.4 million. Sign po ba ito ng goodwill on the part of the government para po umusad na po yung naudlot na usapang pangkapayapaan?
Tingin ko hindi naman related yan sa usaping kapayapaan. Talaga namang naging biktima sila
ng martial law. At nagagalak naman po ang palasyo na lahat ng mga biktima ay nakakatanggap na ng mga cheque nila ngayon dahil importante po yung konsepto ng reparation, bigyan sila ng kompensasyon dahil nalabag ang kanilang karapatan nung panahon ng martial law.
Yung posibilidad na umuwi siya rito, ano po yung pwedeng ibigay po ng gobyerno na seguridad po para sa kanilang mag-asawa?
Ay, sinabi na po ng Presidente, gagarantihan niya ang personal na seguridad ni Joma Season at siya pa nga magbabayad ng mga gastusin ng mga uuwi ng Pilipinas at sasapi sa usaping kapayapaan.
Thank you, sir.
May follow-up? Other issue? Joseph Morong?
So yung kay Asec Tolentino lang, no? Yung sequence of events, nag-press conference siya to allege that some of those in the DOTR gustong ipangutang yung project na may budget naman sa GAA, 36 billion. In short, may gustong kumita according to him, right?
Hindi ko po alam kung yun ang sinabi niya. Ang sinabi niya is, tama po kayo, no? Sinabi niya na hindi dapat ipangutang, merong budget di umano, pero di ako sigurado kung sapat na yung 36 billion na yun, no? Kasi we're talking about the entire Mindanao Rail Program. Alam ko po, hindi sapat yun, no? Hindi po talaga sapat yun kung yung totality of the project.
No, I think he's
Maybe
referring...
a portion of it, no? Pero ang popondohan po ng China is the entire network, no?
Okay. So in short, in other words, sir, meron siyang nire-reveal, is some kind of a whistleblower, no? Wala bang interest yung Malacañang to look into that allegation na baka, why are you, let's focus on the first phase because that's his concern, I think, no? As far as the first phase is concerned, there's a budget, but there are people in the DOTR who say, baka pwedeng iutang instead of using the budget, all right? That's the kernel, that's the gist of what he said. What he did was he asked a sister of the president if he can go ahead with the press conference. Oh, the bidding, no? The bidding. Sabi ng sister, yes. Question number 1, wala bang interest yung Malacañang to know na baka may mga nangyayari sa loob?
Well, as far as I know, wala naman pong aligasyon ng korupsyon. Ang sabi lang niya, hindi na kailangan ipangutang. Pero hindi po tayo talaga sigurado dyan. Pangalawa, hindi niya trabaho na magdesisyon na ganun. Ang talagang may trabaho po niyan, yung cabinet member na si Secretary Tugade. At ang presidente naman, paulit-ulit niyang sinasabi, hindi niya micromanage ang gobyerno. Bahala si Secretary Tugade at may chain of command po yan. Kung meron siyang ganyang rekomendasyon, dapat binigay niya yan sa kanyang mga amo dyan sa DOTR, no? At hindi nagsalita na alam ko wala pang otoridad. Pero ulitin ko po, kaya naman po siya nasisante dahil linabag niya yung direktiba ni Presidente, kahit sino po, huwag makakakaroon ng kahit anong ugnayan, huwag makipag-usap sa kahit anong kamag-anak pagdating sa mga kontrata ng gobyerno. So hindi naman po isasantabihan. Siguro talagang mabubuksan ng debate kung kinakailangan mangutang o hindi. Pero kung talaga pong may pera tayo, ibig sabihin lang po yun, magagamit natin yung pera natin sa ibang mga proyekto. Tuwa lang natin kung meron tayong excess budget, no? Siguro mapupondohan na yung universal healthcare, no? At ipangungutang yung proyekto ng Mindanao Railways. Pero yung mga decision po yan ng secretary at hindi po ng assistant secretary.
Question? May follow-up? Other
Shift
issue?
lang ng Sir, yung sa Boracay, would we have any progress report? Kasi medyo magwa 1 month na siya and there are very interesting surprises there. For example, Tiesa pala yung behind the septic tanks along the beach front, right? I mean,
well, alam naman po ng Malacañang yun na Tiesa talaga ang in charge doon sa mga sewerage lines, no? At siya nga ay nagkaroon ng kontrata kasama yung isang water concessionaire, no? Alam po natin 'yon. Tapos binigyan pa siya ng halos 1 billion para naman doon sa rainwater drainage, no, na dapat gagawin ng Tiesa na sana ngayon ay mapabilis, no? Pero ang report po ay gaya ng report ng interagency, no? 25 lang po out of 1,000 plus establishment ang sumusunod sa ating mga batas na kalikasan. So mabuti nga po na isa na ng Boracay dahil ngayong sarado siya, nagkakaroon tayo ng compliance audit at lumalabas na halos walang compliant talaga dyan sa isla na yan. So isang mabuting balita po yan, no, na malaman natin na ang dami palang mga hotel na may mga tubo na papunta mismo sa White Beach. Ang akala natin doon lang sa likod. Pero pala, may mga diretso nang nag-discharge ng kanilang wastewater. Sana naman hindi galing sa kanilang mga toilets, no? Pero ano pang tubig ang i-discharge nila? Doon mismo sa White Beach, no? So sa akin po, yan po ang kinabuti na walang tao ngayon sa Boracay at nakikita natin lahat ng dapat bigyan ng solusyon.
Sir, may mga construction, naman maraming construction doon, pero may iba doon ng permit to build, mga pinirmahan, mga May 9, after the closure, but may mga ganon?
Pero wala po ngayong po pwedeng mag-construct. So kung meron mang napirmahan, suspended po ang work. At napakadali naman i-monitor niya kasi pati yung labas-pasok ng mga materyales, kontrolado.
Okay, thank you. Other issue? Rose Novenario.
Ay, sir. Sir, first anniversary po ng Marawi crisis. Ano po yung mensahe ng palasyo rito at pupunta po ba si Presidente sa Marawi?
Ang pagkakaalam ko po, pareho kaming pupunta, pero wala pa sa schedule. So, hindi ko pa po makonfirma, no? Pero may mga plano na po na nandun kami sa commemoration at so magkakaroon po talaga ng mensahe, no? Pero tingin ko po matutuloy din naman pagpunta doon ni Presidente. But we are assuming he will. Pero siguro security considerations will prevent us from actually confirming it, no? But of course, the President will deliver the message, no? Kami po ay in the process of collating the gains. So bukas po sa Thursday po, in fact wala tayong press briefing dito dahil ang press briefing will be in Marawi. So you can join us or you can join us via PTV4 and Facebook, no? Pero doon po ang press briefing ko sa Thursday.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Ina? Questions? Pia Gutierrez?
Hi, sir. 1 year after the Marawi crisis, is the palace satisfied with how things are going with the rehabilitation and reconstruction in Marawi?
Satisfied naman po, no? At buo ang tiwala ni Presidente kay General De Rosario, no? Ang mabuting balita po is as far as the residents are concerned, 70% of the residents have gone back, no, to their homes. We have provided temporary or permanent homes to 70% of them. So yan po ay in a year's time, no, we are even ahead of schedule pagdating po dun sa mga rebuilding of the communities. Of course, yung most affected area po sisimulan pa lamang. Siyempre po, gaya ng marami ng mga taga Marawi, naiinip na rin tayo, no? Pero kailangan po talagang dumaan sa proseso yung rebuilding ng ground zero. But ang importante po, 70% of the residents have gone back to Marawi, are occupying homes that we built for them, and life goes on for a greater majority of the residents of Marawi.
Okay, follow up. Henry Uri.
Good morning, Secretary. Yung nangyari sa Imus, Cavite na bumagsak yung mga beam doon sa ginagawang flyover, anong direktiba ng Pangulo sa DPWH dito sa madaming ginagawang infrastructure project kaugnay sa Build program?
Siyempre po, ang report naman na nakalap namin, human error naman po ata yan, no? Talaga nabangga ata, no? Hindi naman yan inherent defect, no? So siyempre po, pinag-iingat ng mas matindi pa ang ating DPWH, no, para maiwasan itong mga ganitong pangyayari, no. Talaga pong dahil sa Build program, marami tayong infrastructure projects at siguro po pasasabihan natin ang DPWH na lalo pang palakasin yung mga hakbang na gagawin para maiwasan itong nangyari sa Bacoor.
May plano ba ang palasyo na ipa-audit itong mga contractor?
Well, tingin ko naman po, no, ang DPWH miski hindi mo uutusan, binabantayan naman yan kasi itong Bacoor po hindi naman tumalayong lugar. Dito po yan, nakikita talaga yan, no? At sinusubaybayan din yan ng DPWH.
So tanggap po ng palasyo yung human error lamang yung nangyari sa...
Yan po ang report na nakalap so far, no? Pero hindi rin po katanggap-tanggap niya dahil siyempre safety first.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, Joseph Morong.
Sir, what do you think of the statement that China said that they are not militarizing the South China Islands and that it belongs to them?
Position po nila yan, no? Pero tayo po, meron tayong arbitral decision. Now, let me qualify kasi yung pinaglandingan ng bombers, hindi naman natin kiniklaim yun, ha?
Woody is not an area that we have any claims on. No?
We know that, sir.
Of course, kaya nga meron dispute eh. Eh di ko pag hindi nila sinabing hindi sa kanila yon at sa Pilipinas yon, eh di wala nang dispute. But we have also said that what is ours is ours.
And in the context of the arbitral tribunal, what is our position?
Consistent position.
Which is?
Which is that the arbitral tribunal is evidence that it is built on waters which form part of our EEZ, and only the Philippines has sovereign rights to construct those islands.
And the 9-dash line?
The arbitral award is clear that it has no legal basis.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, follow up. Cristina Vendano.
Sir, you said the government will continue to pursue diplomatic initiatives when it comes to yung China problem. So yung suggestion of Justice Carpio that we, if ever, get together with the rival claimants, is it also parang part of our diplomatic initiative? Are we open to that suggestion?
Let me just say that just because we have not said anything in that regard does not mean we're not doing it. That's covered by what the DFA says, no? That we can't publicly announce what we are doing, but it goes without saying that that possibility is there, that we're quietly working with our ASEAN neighbors, especially those with similar claims, and an overwhelming number of us, in fact, within ASEAN have claims. In fact, all the claimants, except for China, are fellow ASEAN countries. So by having common statements, for instance, we're already doing that. So I asked Justice Carpio, I appreciate your nationalism, but come on. Look at the statements that we just made. By insisting on ASEAN statements, aren't we asserting and working with other countries with similar claims? All other claimants are from ASEAN.
So you're saying we're already doing
We're doing that, but not making a big deal out of it. Because, unfortunately, in diplomacy, you don't really have to announce everything that you're doing.
Okay, last question na tayo. Shona, you?
Sir, just would like to go back dun sa missile system. Sabi niyo po dati na wala pa tayong technology to verify that report and that we are waiting for the technology. Ano pong update doon? Or have we verified na nga kung meron ganun?
I think I've announced what it is that we need, which we don't need to make public. No? But it will be delivered within the year. If I'm not mistaken, the month mentioned to me was August. No? So we are procuring that equipment and it's coming soon.
What country, sir?
I don't know.
China?
I don't know.
Okay, no more questions?
Thank you very much. On
Fa-
Thursday, we'll be broadcasting from Marawi.
Sir, si
May isa pa.
Jenaline Kabiling. Tina Mendez? Tatanong ka? Oh, Jen.
Hi, sir. Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
may oil price hike ulit ngayong araw na to. Is the government preparing any contingencies to protect the public, especially in case the oil prices reach $100 per barrel in the international
Ang alam ko
market?
po, excise taxes will be suspended if they reach a certain amount. If I'm not mistaken, 80. So we're ready kung talagang umabot ng ganyang kataas na isuspende ang koleksyon ng excise taxes pagdating sa produkto ng langis. At bukod pa po dyan ay makipag-ugnayan po ako, no? Kasi apparently yung iba pang mga benepisyo na dapat ibigay dapat i-release na, no, as a result of train, dahil hindi lang yung 200 pesos amelioration fund ang dapat ibigay, marami pa pong mga biyaya na dapat ibigay at makipag-ugnayan po tayo sa Department of Finance at sa DBM. At tatanungin ko kung nai-release na ba yung iba pang mga biyaya intended to ameliorate o ibsan yung epekto ng train. Okay?
Last question, Cristina Vendano. Sabi ni Joseph, ikaw daw last question.
Sir, kasi yung question ni Hannah yesterday that you said you're gonna clarify whether the president was who the president was referring to when he said about yung matrix, yung meron siyang mga affairs, yung priest. Was he referring to?
I'll answer and then let's call it a day. It's sino?
Yes, it was Father Ventura. Tama na. Last question na eh.
Okay, follow up on the...
Sir, why did he have to...
I do not know. I do not know.
Sir,
Rose.
I'll ask him, but I
sinasabi
do not
po
know.
kasi yung ibang sektor na bakit po hindi iniimbestigahan yata ng pulisya yung anggulo na anti-mining advocate yung pare. Sa halip na parang idinidiin siya dun sa parang may love angle theory, mga ganon.
I'm sure ang kapulisan po lahat tinitignan. Pero nandun din po yung aspeto ng love angle. Kahapon po yung bisita natin, dating gobernador ng Cagayan, binigyan din niya ng konfirmasyon na yan din ang impormasyon nila doon sa nasirang kaparian na si Father. No? So, kumbaga, it's... anyway, ganun po. No? I'm sure they are investigating all angles.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Malacañang Press Corps.
Thank you. See you from Marawi on Thursday.
Okay, thank you, Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque. Back to our main studio sa Radyo Pilipinas and People's Television Network.